Hello everyone and welcome back to some rapid action on leeches. Yesterday we won a very nice game, even though our opponent blundered his queen. We were already winning at that point, but now let's create another one. So 10 minutes per player, 0 seconds increment. Let's check it out. And I think we got the white pieces for the last two games, so probably we get the black pieces now. And our opponent is, let's just leave Zen mode, is Modhutson. And we already played him once, we defeated him, so he will probably be looking for revenge. And we will continue to go for the Sicilian defense, and he goes for the immediate d4. Alright, let's see what he had in mind. Okay, so he goes for a pawn sacrifice, and it's always polite to accept the pawn sacrifice and see what our opponent had in mind. So now we can't really play the usual stuff as he is ahead in development, so we will have to figure out how to go about this. So let's knight f6 now will be met with the immediate e5, so we cannot go for that. So how do we continue this? Yeah, let's go for e6 and see how to develop. Probably some bishop to b4 action, maybe even bishop to c5, but no, bishop to b4 makes sense. But we're gonna develop the knight first, as I'm not familiar with this particular set of moves, so we're gonna do it this way. All right, so now we can go for bishop to b4. Sort of developing, but not really. Yeah, and we're gonna go knight here, so sort of to prepare d5. Okay, he goes for this. We're gonna castle, and next we move our queen, and we're looking for d5. Okay, now it's starting to get very, very interesting. All right, so how do we get the most out of the position? We don't want our pawn to be stuck here after he plays e5, so can we do it somehow? If we capture and play d5, what's his plan? Like captures, this is fine. The bishop is attacked. He might play bishop to b5 and put some pressure on my knight here. Also, this knight will have some issues, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna ask him to show me why it's so great. Yeah, let's go d5. Why is this so impressive? Yeah, now depending on what he does. Okay, so he goes there. We're gonna go queen e5 now. If we go queen e5, he actually has this capturing move, and then we capture. Sort of queen a5, he captures, we capture. If he goes for the knight, yeah, he can go for that. We can capture, and we're still defending our pawn. He's gonna capture with the queen, and then we take the bishop here. With the queen on e7, yeah, looks okay. Okay, show me why this is so impressive. Let's go here. Okay, so he goes, he moves the bishop as he should. And now, how do we play this? Do we have some sort of an f6 move here? It looks ugly, but if we can do it, we should do it. Nah, I don't want to play f6 just yet. Let's just move our knight. Yeah, let's move our knight. If he captures, we really don't mind. And now we sort of took care of everything. We're up a pawn. Okay, so he's really going for attack. And he played h4. He wants to play h5, kick away my knight. So how do we do this? Yeah, we're gonna go bishop to g4. Simply to pin the knight and to free up the e5 square for our knight if he attacks it with h5. And then if he's really persistent, we're gonna take the other pawn as well. Although first I would really like to finish development, like play rook e8, rook d8, and then see what's what. But yeah, it's fairly standard when someone goes for a line like this that offers a pawn straight out of the opening. You will be down in development, but if you develop precisely, you should be able to pull it off. And he might have some sacrifices here, like h5, knight goes here. I'm not seeing any bishop captures on h7 action because, yeah, like if he had something like maybe queen to e4, maybe to connect with the knights, it would be possible. But my pawn here is doing a fine job. Yeah, okay, so he wants to play h5 and he wants to threaten the h7 pawn. So that's his plan, and he's even betting that this is not an option. So what? All right, let's do it. I'm I'm not buying this, so yeah, okay. Even if he takes on h7, it's not like it's the end of the world. Yeah. I'm even considering a move like this, sort of stopping h5. Yeah, let's do it. Or do we get the rooks into the game first? No, I think this is stopping h5 is the way to go. He might play f4. But no, he has to deal with this first. He can't give up another pawn. And if I trade my queens, I'm just up material. So I don't think that's an option for him. There's always a chance he blunders with h5 because the queen is on the other side of the board, and sometimes people forget about that. But here it's sort of fairly obvious, so I'm not hoping. No, he will capture first, and then he wants to take the pawn. Okay, so he wins his pawn back. But his king side is ruined, so I'm not really a fan. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. And now, yeah, okay, so we don't have this, but we do have rook c8. So let's just put the rook in front of his queen. And we have one more rook to develop before deciding on any, maybe queen a3 or maybe queen to f5. We're gonna get our queen into the game somehow. Yeah, okay, so he avoids discoveries. And now he goes after the b7 pawn. Stops any f6 action. So how do we deal with this? What's the cleanest way? Yeah, let's get the queen to f5 first. If he captures here, it's fine. We can just capture here and defend everything. Also, we will have access to g4, so he will not be giving up that pawn. He'll probably play something like king to g2, and then we're gonna figure out how to go about this. Although it's not easy finding moves here. Yeah, probably something like maybe even knight to e8 with knight to e6, but as soon as I play this, he's gonna advance the pawn. And I want him to advance the pawn while my knight is on c6 to have access to e5 to put more pressure on f3. Yeah, he's gonna play king g2 like we've talked about. And now probably just b6, yeah. I'm gonna play b6 and I'm gonna ask him to figure out what he wants to play. So I'm not saying my position is winning, but the ruined king side should give me long-term advantage. Like imagine if we took everything off the board, like if we remove the queens, the rooks, the knight, and the bishop, the pawn endgame will be superior, and we will have many pawn islands to attack. So he can't really afford to trade down. Which all right. So what is knight captures? Is this a move now? Did he just blunder? Because if he captures, I take the queen. And then he captures here. I take here, and he delivers checkmate. Yeah, that would be very sad. Yeah, captures. He has a check. I capture the queen. Yeah, he captures here. King has no. I don't have to capture with the king to allow checkmate. I can actually play king to h7. But then I've given up everything for the queen, and it's actually not worth it. So it's actually not worth it. Is there something in between that I'm missing? Yeah, not really. Not really. Yeah, that's actually not bad. I'm gonna play king to h7, sort of to get out of this mess, and to have f6 ready. Now he's gonna... If he plays d5, I'm actually not worried about that. Yes, he does have the passed pawn and the d8 square defended, but now I can actually play f6 to reclaim control over the d8 square, and now we are threatening to capture here. Because then if he captures, we capture the queen. He captures the rook, and then we get our knight back into the game. Okay, so bishop back to e3, of course. He has to defend it, and now we have to figure out how to get back into the game. But now we can actually just throw in a rook d8. And we have to be careful where we move our queen, since the f7 pawn now isn't guarded. But yeah, we want our knight on f5. Now we can actually offer some trades, like we go knight e7, we move the queen, we put the knight on f5, where it will be very strong. Trading rooks should be okay for us at any point. But we have to do it accordingly. Like if we move the knight, we sort of weaken this pawn, so he might have some attacks against this pawn. So we'll see what happens. And if he advances the pawn, like I said, knight e5 is always a nice move. Since the bishop on e3 also prevents the queen from defending this. Yeah, okay, so he wants to go for a queen trade now. Do we want to trade queens here? No, let's blockade the position first. Let's blockade the position first. First, get our knight to a nice solid square. Okay, so he goes for this. I don't mind trading now. Now, okay, so knight here. Yeah, that would blunder the knight. Yeah, let's go. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. So we're happy with the end game. We didn't get any. Okay, so he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to call it a day just yet. Okay, but now let's just trade. Let's just trade, and we're happy with that. We trade, we move the queen, and we get the knight here. That's how we'll do it. Yeah, rook captures. Okay, so he goes after the knight. We don't mind that. We don't mind that. Let's go here with the knight, and if he plays h5, we can just... yeah, he might even play h5 here. Yeah, that's actually very interesting. But I'm still liking my position much more. Yeah, if he goes here, we're just gonna go back with the queen, so we're not worried about this. We're actually happy that he... okay, rook h1 is a move, but we can just capture. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, should not be a problem. Let's go here with the knight. And now once we get our rook into the game with something like rook to c6, we also have to control the passed pawn. Okay, he is much better on time, but I don't think he will be able to do all that much. Okay, so he goes after it, as he should. Huh. Now let's go like this. Let's go like this. Yeah, now let's go like this. Yeah, he was able to trade down into a pawn up endgame, which is absolutely amazing. Yeah, let's go after that pawn. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to defend the pawn down endgame, which is sad, but what are you gonna do? It has to be done. Yeah, okay, you can do that. We're gonna go here, sort of prevent him from going after my pawn. Yeah, could have played this a little bit better. We can't trade rooks since we're down a pawn, so that's not the best. So we need to win at least one more pawn before we decide on anything. Yeah, let's go here. Yeah, now he's better on time. That's not what we wanted here. Okay, so he goes in with the king, which is the correct way to do it. We're gonna play this. Now we also get a passed pawn, but his passed pawn is much stronger. Okay, so let's go. We have to push. Now it's already danger territory. Let's go here. Yeah, we have to defend. We're gonna stop his rook from controlling this pawn. Yeah, okay, he has to go back with the rook. He has to go back with the rook. But he's still winning this, yeah. Yeah, just this should ensure him the win. No, he's gonna go for this. What? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Is there a win here? Of course there is, but we just have to find it. And now we... Okay. Yeah, he has to play that. Now let's go with the pawn. Go with the pawn. Go with the pawn. Yeah, I don't know how he missed this. Yeah, very, very interesting. He will play rook here, and then I'm just gonna advance my pawn. No, he won't. All right, so I have no idea what happened here. Maybe I missed something. Yeah, okay, I have to go back, obviously. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. He might try to flag me, but 17 seconds is more than enough here. Yeah, let's bring a queen into the game. We can even bring another one. Yeah, it's very interesting. I have no idea what happened here. He misplayed his position immensely. I misplayed my position immensely first, but then he out misplayed the position. Okay, so we're gonna go here, go for some checks. Let's go here, try to nicely connect with the rook. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Okay, I'm just gonna move my king so I can go for a nice checkmating pattern here. Five seconds. He will try to sacrifice the rook. I'm playing without sound, so usually... Yeah, okay, so he will try to give up the rook here, probably. No. Okay, so Yeah, wasn't enough time. He was able to get a draw here. Wow. Yeah, it's very hard. Usually when I play Bullet or something, I use the sound to know when he made a move. But here when I'm recording this, so you guys don't have the double sound echo, I turn off the sound. But yeah, it's obviously a problem for me when I have little time on the clock. But okay, it's not why we are doing these videos. So let's see what we could have done better here. Knight f3. So it was a game of many misplays. Bishop b4. Okay, so we actually played the opening quite nice. Captures d5. Queen a4. Yeah, this is all perfectly fine. Knight here. Yeah, bishop g4. He went for this. I captured e4. Knight c to e5 first. Okay, I thought about that, but I thought the pawn can be easily defended. Captures. He captured. Yeah, there's no reason to actually give back the pawn. He played this, I played this, he played this. Yeah, this is still fine. Rook fd8, queen here. Yeah, trading queens here is also fine. But I'm interested also in that position where he had everything against my king. Yeah, now he's on like... Yeah, okay, this is still, I believe, drawish territory. Yeah, okay, 0-0, everything fine. I sacrificed the pawn here for... sort of to survive the attack. He traded everything, and now it's okay. He's up a pawn. It's a draw. And then at that one point where he should have gone for that rook move, or maybe he didn't, maybe I miscalculated, but we're going to see what happened there. Okay, this is all still a draw. Okay, now it's winning for him. So I have to capture with the pawn for it to be a draw. Oh, of course, because then you also threaten this. But yeah, here now he's winning. And yeah, here was the moment where he should have gone for this move. But he played this. Yeah, now he should have gone for that. But he played this, and now I'm the one that's winning. But I did not have enough time to do it. I questioned everything too much. And yeah, that's always a problem for me. I mean, there are so many ways you can win this, but I thought he would just blunder a rook or something. And then when I was down to like two or 3 seconds on the clock, it was very hard. So next time, probably I will include the sound just a little bit. Maybe if I allow it to play a little bit louder, then you guys will not hear the double echo. But it will help me if I get into time trouble like this. But yeah, you've seen how to handle the c3 Sicilian, the pawn sacrifice move, and hopefully you will be able to use it in your own games, and then later on you will play it much better than I have, and you will win many games. So yeah, that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions on what I should use for other videos, any particular openings, I will try to figure it out. As okay, like I said, I'm usually a Scandinavian player. Here in these rapid videos, I'm playing the Sicilian, but I also don't mind. I could even try playing the d4 with white if you guys would like to see that, but it's very hard. You guys ask me like how to play against the Benoni. I play d4. I have no idea what my opponent will play, so it's very hard to target a certain opening. But yeah, once again, hope you enjoyed it. As usual, you can check 2 of my previous videos here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon, continuing to check up on your wonderful suggestions and whatever else happens in the chess world. Thank you all. I will see you soon, and have an excellent rest of your day.